Hello everybody, welcome to crafting time, and if you are on Facebook, please follow and like my page, and if you are on YouTube, please subscribe for you can have some more ideas of some fun crafts to make. I make in real-time crafting, so that means that I make this craft right in front of you. I show you my difficulty so you know what we're going to run into when you go into it. So I hope you're ready. I'm Kathleen and I'll be your coach tonight. So we are using this frame here. It is a snowman frame. Has a ring here, double ring here, and another double ring here. And then it has some hands right here. It's kind of hard to see with my jacket. Here I thought I was wearing a good enough jacket. So I'm taking just a nice Chanel pipe cleaner or whatever you like to call them, and I'm wrapping it around the rim right here just a little bit, and I'm going to pull it tight to where the hand is. And now I'm just simply going to wrap this hand the best I can. Now I might have to start over. I'm just pushing it all on, just wrapping it and pushing it down. Say hello if you're here. I am on both pages, so YouTube and Facebook. All right, I'm going to just go one more time around. We can actually just bring this one right back down because I have plenty more, and just give it a thicker look. Oops. Around that stem. Looks very nice. Can you see that? There. And we're going to do that again. However you can wrap it on would be, perfectly fine. I like to wrap it around and give it a little twist, and wrap that twist around, and then start retwisting. Doesn't matter which way you go, guys. And if you want it more spread out, you could spread it out. If you want it really tight, you can tighten it up. I'll do the outside one first just because it's there. No particular reason. Just wrapping the hands, because once we start with the knitting, we're going to need a little bit more. Now I'll space that out, and we'll add a little hot glue to the tips. Not necessary, but it's still good. So as you can see, we got 2 out of the 3 done. Now we're just going to do that middle one. And you can use any color for this, friends. You don't have to use the colors I use. It's just what I use. It's color of my choice. I'm pushing it right down into that corner, and then I'm just wrapping that. I guess it would be a finger, right? Super cool. This is a pretty simple craft. It will be helpful if you know some knitting or crocheting, but you don't have to. We have no needles or anything. We're going to be using our hands. All right, so now we have a nice, good-looking hand right there compared to this. So let's do it on this side now. Again, it doesn't really matter how you start. I like to bring it through that wire, that ring wire, twist it, and then I like to wrap it. Now this one has a little extra wrap, and I'm going to pull this one. There, pull it out just a little bit, and I'm going to just wrap all the way up the wire, like so. And then just come back, right back down with whatever's left over. Doesn't have to go all the way, but something simple, like so. And then we're going to do this center one here. And just bring it around, and I'm going to just twist it. And then start wrapping that one. Now it doesn't matter how you do, which if you want to do, I'm having issues all by myself here. What finger you want to do first, it doesn't matter. I always seem to do the middle one last. And they're still bendable, so you can bend them as we go. And just bring that right back down. Wherever it ends is where it stops. Like so. And now we have just this little bit here. Let's grab another one here. Give it a twist. Kind of like blend it right in, right? And then I'm just wrapping that around. Now we're going to hot glue the tips of the fingers, but not till the very end, I don't think. And then I'm just wrapping the rest all the way back down. I don't have my hot glue on right now, so, and there's no brush. But I just like to have it done. Now we got both of the hands done. Perfect, right? Love it. All right, now it's going to get a little trickier. So I'm going to move my little tiny mouse here. It's not a real mouse, guys. It's just the mouse for the computer. And we're going to start here. And I'm going to start, I think, right here at the neck. And we're going to go around the circle and then kind of like a figure 8. And we're just doing a simple chain. Now let me show you. We are using this nice Yarn Bee yarn. It's very soft. And you're going to make a loop. Got something there, just a moment. And it does separate, guys, but don't let that bother you. Keep this a little bit long there. And you're going to just put your hand through that loop, wrap it around, and grab it. That is your first little stitch. And you don't need it that big. Just enough where your hand can fit it. And you don't even have to have it that big. If you can manipulate with your fingers, that's good as well. Now, no matter what, your hands are going to be in the way. So I'm going to tip you down so you can just kind of see. We're going to start right here in the middle. And I hope you all can see. I'm going to start right here. Now my hand's on top. This is going to come underneath. I'm going to grab it, pull it through. Oops. Wait, let me back. I'm going to connect the two first. That way I know exactly where I'm going to start. So I'm right in the center of the small ring and the large ring. And I have it upside down. Pull it up and pull it through. Well, that's my knot that I'm starting with. Okay, now I can get my hand in there. Now just let me get my hand. I'm going to wrap it, it's underneath now. Pull it up, grab it, pull it through. And you can pull it as tight as you want. Just make sure you can get your fingers in so you can wrap. And we're going to continue this all the way around. If your loop gets a little big, just take time and pull it tight. And yes, you have to turn with it, so just know that you're going to do that. Something else got there. Be careful of this little hand. Just making sure that they're all about the same size. You see how beautiful that's becoming? It's pretty cool. I'm going to just make that a little bigger so I can get around the edge here. And just pulling it. Did a little bit of different pull there, but that's okay. It's kind of crazy to work upside down, but that's what I'm doing. Keeping that braid on the top here. It's really, really pretty. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for coming in tonight. Nice chilly cold day here in Minnesota. I think we sat at about 8 degrees. I'm just doing a basic chain knit. Some people call it the crochet look, but you're getting a nice little checks. And we're going to go all the way around. Sorry if you hear a little bit of banging. That's just the way it is. And I'm trying to do it right in front of you. And you just turn it for your direction. And I'll show you the back in just a moment. This is that real soft Yarn Bee yarn. Keeping them fairly tight because we don't want it to be too much. Thanks for sprinkling, Wayne. It really helps me grow. Thank you so much. Helps all of us grow. Send me your website. I'll help you too. Whoop, just a minute. I took my hand out. I do that sometimes. So I'm just coming through and then pulling it tight. Not too tight, just tight for it stays, you know, neatly uniform around. Now some places I've done this, say it takes about about a pound of yarn. I never measured, and I'm hoping I have enough because I'll be bummed. But I think we got enough to get around both circles here. Some people like to do a double chain through their let's see. I pulled this one a little bit too tight. Didn't want that one so tight. And that happens sometimes, guys, so you just go back and loosen it up. Loosen it before you go to the end. I learned the hard way. Okay. And then you just keep going around, just doing a nice little chain. Gosh, I hope I have enough to go around. And I alternate which side I'm pulling through. I'm gonna pull that a little bit too far out. We have just the head here. Now don't worry about this tail here. That's going to become our part of our stuff. We'll see. And then we're going to do one more right here. Okay, so now we made a complete circle. Now look how pretty that is. That is just super pretty. Now this is just the Dollar Tree wire snowman. Now we're going to go around. Now we have to be a little bit careful going in this area, but we're still going to do it. We got it on the outside. And we're just going to continue. Oop, I want to go the other way. Since we ended this way, we're going to go this way. So I'm just kind of like jumping right over this knot. See how I did that? I'm going to pull that tight. Don't worry, we're going to connect right back in. Go back here and just start again. And let me just pull that just a little tighter so it looks good. My hand back in, pull it down, and then again I'm going to alternate all the way around. And I think I have just enough to get around. And you can turn it. Sorry, I'm getting stuck on my hands here. Now I got fuzzy hands. I lost my momentum here. Again, you just turn it for it's covering up your wire. See, that's going to be super cute. Don't let go. Going in the back. And then the front. Just turn it. The back. Ooh, guys, we're so close to getting it all around. Really, this is all I have left. Let's pray. Turn it a little bit towards me so I can see just about how it's going. Now I got some loose ones here, so I'm going to try to get something stuck in here. I'm going to try to tighten some of these up a little bit. I got a little loose down here, I have to say. So this is called backtracking. I'm just trying to pull it through. Probably only gain a couple inches, but that might be perfect. It does make for a very pretty. Oops. Let's hope that can make it 8 more inches. That little bit seemed to help. Careful of that. Okay, so we're right underneath this wire, and now I'm just going to pull it right over to this other underneath this wire. We're not going to worry about right here. Now you're seeing the back. Getting stuck on that little wire there. So I'm pulling that area a little tight because we're going to make a hat there anyway. Again. Going to the back, and then the front. You guys, we made it. Okay, now we made it all the way around the circle. As you can see, you might have to do some adjusting around your wires. This one got a little wide, but hey, still there. You can add a little hot glue if you need to on the back. No big deal. Okay, so now we got them both in the back here. And now you see this part here. You're going to go down through that stitch and pull up through there. Grab this, pull it up, and snaggle that. Let's see if we can pull that a little tighter. That one stitch. Just a second. Gotta make sure I pull the right one. Then you're going to flip this around, and you're just simply going to tie these two together. I like to do a double, and then I just kind of weave it in. To your other little knots, just making sure that the edges don't pop out into the front. Now this one's kind of long, but let's just do a little bit. We're just sliding it through. You can go over and under and just make your own little stitch in here. Like so, and just keep tucking it until it's gone, like so. Now, isn't that cute? Let me tip you back up. It's really fun. Hello, Trisha Ann. Thank you for sprinkling. I so appreciate it. Now I'm going to just plug in my hot glue, 'cause for the hat, it's a very simple process. For the hat, I'm just plain using ribbon and ribbon. Very simple, keeping it simple. So let's get that all warmed up. Hope everyone is doing well today. It's cold here in Minnesota, guys. I don't say it's cold very often. I kind of like the cold. I'm just going to clean off my fingers. See those little fuzz? Now that took about a half a strand of yarn. Now I'm going to go, once my hot glue is all nice and hot, I'm going to get these all situated, because I want the pattern to be on the outside. Oops, got something glittery there. So I'm turning it for the braid is on the outside. Now we're going to put a bow here, so we're not going to worry about that. And while the hot glue is warming up, let's make a bow. Let's see. Let's use a little bit of this. What else we got? And let's make sure we have plenty. Let's start with this much at the time. Now we want a little bit of a tail. like so. We're just going to make a simple tied out bow. Make sure you straighten out your bow too. I didn't pull it tight yet. Kind of look how your bow is looking. And I just keep pulling it down until I get the look that I'm looking for. Keeping the pretty side out. Get that off for a moment. Now that doesn't look like a very nice bow, but it's only one bow. Let's make that, whoop, wrong side. It's this side. And I try to make sure that they're about the same. Now I'm going to do another one with this piece. This one will be just a tad smaller because it's going to sit inside that one. My little front up. Pull that tight. Keep pulling it down till you get it to the size you want it. Let's see, is that the same? It's pretty close. I'm going to put them on top of each other. So I have double streamers. Now this is what we used on the hands. So I'm going to just put it in the center. Give it a twist. Wrap one way. Just filling that middle up. And then the other one goes the other way. So we have this nice little middle. Pull your streams down. Open up your bow. Now I flattened that bow out. Look how bad I flattened that thing. Poor bows. Fill out your bow. Now because of the bow being... Oh, sorry, my phone. I thought I had my phone off. Sorry. Just like so. And we're going to ducktail that. Now because the snowman is holy, and I don't mean that in a bad way, guys, but he seems to have a hole in the middle, see? He has a hole. Couple of them, see? We don't want it too rough of a bow in the center. And we're going to put a poinsettia on that middle as well. And we're just fluffing that out. Let's check our hot glue, make sure it's ready to go. Yep, it's all set. I'm just going to hot glue it right here in the center. And I use a chunk of glue. And I just kind of rub it in until it sticks. Should stick pretty fast. Fluff out your bow to how you want it. And I did not make my bows all the same. They're all different. Now you can dovetail your and I always do this last because I never know how long I want them. And I don't do them all the same. So need a haircut. One of these days. I did them all the same, different size. So now you have your cute little snowman, like so. Now on the back here, we're going to make sure none of this wire is showing. So we're just going to add a little hot glue onto that wire. Bend it down and pull it back up. Might have to hold it for a second. Kind of rub it to get it to hold. Sticks to me just fine. Just covering up that wire that might be showing on the edges. I think that's only 2 spots. Now isn't that just so far adorable? And this one that really wanted to turn over here but doesn't want to stay, so we're going to just add a little hot glue to help it stay. Stubborn sometimes. Okay, so now she's sitting on my lap. We're going to do the bow at the top. This is simply going to wrap around. I'm going to hot glue it to this wire here. And that's the inside wire. Add a little more to the top here. There we go. Want to make sure we get it to the top of that little bump up there. Do the same thing on this one. Don't need a lot. Now I'm going to do the same ones all the way across from this side. All the 4 across here. And I'm going to do 2 at a time. Pulling that fairly tight. And then this one here and the outside one. I'm going to sneeze for some reason. Gotta love allergies, guys. Wasn't sneezing until I turned the hot glue on. Alright. And then we're going to cut this off, but we want to make sure we have enough to be able to fold our edge so it looks nice. Right. Can't cut backwards, I guess. Fold my edge like a gift. Like I would do a gift, and then fold it over. Now this is the back, so it's really not going to matter how, if it's in the center or off to the side. I usually do it right on the bar going around the edge. Simply lay that on. Simple enough, right? That's the top of his hat. Going to do the same thing. Now I was thinking maybe I should, I kind of wanted some more green in that. And I do have a fat green. I think that will work. And then this is going to go right down, kind of like in the center. So let me cut that off so we have plenty. Again, doing the exact same thing. Starting on this one bar. Don't go too far out. Just kind of like stay near your bar. And then I'm going to put on the wire rim, these are wired bars, ribbon. I'm going to add right where the ribbon wire is some hot glue. Wrap it around. Now this is the front, so we don't want too much hot glue showing, if at all any. So I'm just going to like do the top of the ribbon and the bottom of the ribbon, because we don't want none in the middle. Let me flip it again. Now I cut plenty here. I'm going to fold this. That's not too much. Cut that piece off. Now fold. And on the fold, I like to put just a touch of glue there. Fold it and then fold it over, and then hot glue underneath over your other ribbon. And then a little hot glue just underneath the both of them. So it looks like you have a green top, bottom, and a black top. Now this one is going to go kind of like in the middle. Again, I'm starting in the same spot in the back where I started the other ones, but this one's going to go kind of like in the middle of that. Just a minute, put a little too much on my finger. And this is that glittered ribbon, so it doesn't like to stay in place. I'm going to put some just a little bit on the back of this ribbon, kind of like towards the end, but not too much. I don't want it to show. And again, on towards the end. And then I'll hairspray this, but I can't do hairspray in the house here, friends. I have to do my hairspraying outside. We are allergic to it. I'm allergic to everything, but I'm gonna cut a little bit more off there. I've got more than enough here. Tuck that down, and then a little bit on the edge. Again, on that second wire. Do everything on that second wire. Super cute, super adorable little snowman. Now you have this part here. Now if you have a couple little black, and then I have one of these that has the little green in it that kind of matches the hand. I'm just going to braid them, and it's going to go across the front. So I'm going to put the three together, and I'm going to give them a twist. And I'm going to leave it or I can leave it apart, like so. Okay? And then we're just simply going to braid them. Hopefully. I'm not the best braider in the world. And if you have heavier Chanel cleaners, you know, wiring, it looks really nice as well. I only have the thin stuff left, and my store, Hobby Lobby, did not have them. Now you can't even tell that it's there, but it is braided. You're seeing me braid, and I'm trying not to pull. And I might do 2 of them just to give it a little thicker edging. Oh, it just bends for me. Maybe I can cut it in half. We'll see here. Look, it's just bending. Goodness sakes. It cracks me up. We're going to hot glue that on. Okay, now we're at the end here, so I'm going to give this one just a twist. A couple twists around. Let's see which way is best for you guys to see. Hope you all can see. Now, this one's going to be glued here, so yeah, we're going to have to do 2. Seeing if I have anything that's a little heavier. And I don't. Let's see what a fold does. You know what? I think let's just take a ribbon and we'll just make a fold. That will be how long do we need? Some longer. Okay, I had to change the plans because this didn't come out the way I liked it. So right down here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it into the middle. I hope you can see. I'm going to fold it just past the middle, and I'm going to hot glue it down and then hot glue this one over so I have like a brim. Okay, that's my idea. Again, I'm gluing at the wire. Careful, you can burn yourself this way. I'm going just past the middle, and then press it down before it sticks. And I always turn it for the hot glue is closest to me so I can fold away from me. I have a tendency to burn myself. No big deal though. And fold it in and over that other wire so you have a nice fold. All right, come here, little guy. I gotta finish you up here. And that's gonna go. I wonder if I should do it one more time. Because we want some of that second green. Yeah, let's do it one more time. Sorry. See, I was thinking half and I was right. Alright, so now that one came over, so now we're going to glue this edge here and fold it right up onto that wire. So actually I'm going to just fold it, put the glue on the wire here. going to be a fat brim. Nice little strong brim. See how that is? Now I had to go just past the wires. I'm going to lift that up and we're going to hot glue it. Kind of move that snow a little bit. That's why we didn't glue the snow. Pushing my, I'm calling the snow. Find your wire and add your hot glue. Well, I might not have enough green showing through, but we'll see. Give it just a second. Let that snow come back up. Look at all my hot glue. Messed up my back. Now you can fold this over at your wires. That would be fine. Not a bad idea. Just try to keep it, you know, even with the top and the bottom. You don't want it to be looking, you know, one here and one here. We'll melt those hot glues off. Now this one is a little bit off a little bit. We're going to bend that over and again seal that down as well. This one doesn't have as much, so let's see what we can do. There you have the cutest little handmade snowman. Let me tip you guys back up. Whoop, that's not working. This thing, I have to get used to this. Still working on that. Now, as you can see, it's kind of fuzzy. You know, I have little fuzzes there, but I just take my hairspray and I tuck it in, and then I just kind of pat. Now, this is done with an off-white. It's not a pure white, and it's super cute, super fun. Fix my bow, make it look nice, fluff it out. You can even move them around a little bit if you rather, you know, twist them a little bit to make what I call holly style, clover style, whatever you like to call it. Make sure it's fluffed out. It's super, super cute. I hope you like this craft. If you have questions, you know, feel free to message me. The top here, I just leave it just as it is. It doesn't matter. It's going up on the wall. I don't really have a hanger for it, guys. I use those little tiny hooks. I thought I had one here. Hold on. Oh, they're behind you. These are what I use. On 99% of my items, it has a pin, and I'll hold the pin, and you can see the hook. And I get them at the Dollar Tree. I think you get 25 for $1, whatever Dollar Tree is now. And they easily just poke in the wall like a regular push pin, but it has the hook on it. You can see the hook. And they're super nice. And I just hook it on, you know, have it on the wall, push it in, and it sits very nice. Everything on my wall is done with these. They hold quite a bit of weight. They really do. But super cute. I think is super cute. We live in the holy city where is Minnow. Number 3. Whoa. I gotta look your area. That sounds like a real cool. I saw your pictures of what you had on Facebook here. They were amazing, gorgeous. You have a gorgeous place. Wish mine was so nice, but mine's not. Mine's just a little junk house. But it's a house and I'm happy with it. That's all that matters. It works for us. But it does need some hairspray now because, you know, when you mess around with it and put it down, move it around and stuff. But it's super pretty. Something different. You don't find them in the store very much. Now I'll get it close for maybe you can see the braids. I don't know if you can actually see them. My lighting is bright. But they're chains all around and all around the face. In the middle I never worry about because I put a bow there. It looks nice. It's cute. I have one that's kind of bumpy there. You see that? So I'm going to see if I can kind of adjust it a little bit to not make it so bumpy. I kind of hot glued it there so I don't have a lot of playroom. But it's nice. And you can hang it from here underneath the hat area, or if you want you could separate these because we didn't put anything there, but I wouldn't. And then I add one other thing, and I don't know if I have any. Well, I do. Good. Now we want them to look a little bit fancy, so maybe, let's see. I have to see what side I want to put that on. I think I'm going to put a poinsettia right in the middle. Just to add a little bit of bling to the middle of that hat. And that's it. There you go. A cute little snowman. Super, super cute. There you go. Now you can get a good picture. It's nice. Super nice. Well, guys, I hope you like this. And we'll see you a little bit later. I might jump on. Tomorrow I'm home all day. Not going nowhere. So I'm planning on jumping on a few more times tomorrow. Tonight I'm working on getting some stuff out, and your packages, if you're ordered anything in the last sale that we had, are in the mail. Oh my gosh, guys, I mailed one package today. I almost flipped with the shipping. Really, I'm serious. I was expecting $25 for this box. It was only 14 by I think it was 14 by 14 by 14. I think that's what it was. I can't remember the size of the box. Anyway, it was $55 to mail. I almost flipped. I'm standing there choking on my coffee. I wish I had at that time to take a swallow because I was about ready to flip. Wasn't ready for that big price. But it was a box 14 by 14 roughly. Let's see. Well, yeah. This is about 14 in it. Yeah. So it was roughly this size. 14 by 14 by 14. Okay. $58. Can you believe that? And they said it was because of the weight. And I said, well, how much does it weigh? And they said 2 pounds, 3 ounces or something like that. And I just was like, wow. And the person that purchased it, she said, go ahead. And I'm like, well, I'm going to charge you for that. Yeah, huh? Go ahead. I was like, wow. I don't know. That's not even heavy. That's what I was saying. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. I have, there was just one of these guys that a friend wanted. She's going to send me the repair arm back so I can put it on. But that's all it was. It's this. And stuffing, you know, for it doesn't move around and break and that stuff. But I couldn't believe it. I just had to share that with you. I don't know why. I normally don't talk about all that. I know shipping's expensive, but I wasn't ready for that. Not at all. And Wayne, I got your friends. I bought this from Wayne. Wayne, you don't mind if I show these, do you? I hope. Do you mind? They're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is that okay, Wayne, if I show them your box? They're beautiful. I'm so glad I bought them. And I don't even know what I paid for shipping. But super cool. You don't mind. Thank you. All right. So I ordered, he makes these really cool balls. You see that? I'll try to turn it for you a little bit. So adorable. Guys, I've tried making these, and he has a special touch because he doesn't have all the hot glue that I do all over the place. And I really tried, Wayne, and mine never come out like this. This was super, super pretty. All right, that's one of them. Then he added some other goodies in here too, which I really loved. Here is another wound ball. Super cute. And again, he doesn't have the mess that I have with these. I get mine, you know, and I use very little glue. Man, I buy 10 pounds for the year, and I can't get that to work like that. That's super pretty. And then I ordered 3 of them. And then he made me this one here. It has holly on the top, and it's holly red beads and leaves, and then white and I guess brown, tan. I think it's tan. Super cool. And that is that one. I love them all 3. I just love. Super beautiful. He gave me a very nice thank you name tag. He even signed it, guys. I felt so special. I got Wayne's signature. He made me a cute star. That is so special. I saw that. I was like, oh, I love it. So now I got a pattern. It won't probably turn out as nice. Then he also gave me a signed tag type of thing. Very nice. That one I will keep forever. Yes, I love it. Never thought of using music notes like that. Made me an angel fan. Very nice. And then I also ordered some fans. I have 17 residents, and we're doing Christmas around the world. In Japan, they use fans in music. So these will go to my residents and go on their little Christmas tree. And so that's what I'm using my fans for. And he gave me, and I'm really glad he did, different style papers. Now this is the music. This one is like a plaid. So that would be real good for my men. I got enough for everybody in my group. He gave me a nice, and yes, I love it. Love the items. And he gave me candy cane. Absolutely love it. And some of them, they all have. The one had a bead that I think came off. But that's normal. But super adorable. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Wayne, for doing such an awesome job. Don't want to squinch those. The balls are going on my tree. My little tiny, we made a bug tree this year, guys, in honor of my granddaughter. My granddaughter, she's 6 years old, and she wants to start a bug business. Bugs, guys, bugs, B-U-G-S. Bugs and insects and creatures I would never think of holding. She's the bravest little thing. I think Fear Factor got into her. I knew you would like them. I absolutely love them. Skip the like, I love them. Nice job. Thank you so much for them. Well, friends, I hope you had a good time with this, and we'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be on and off all day long because I'm going to be down here in the basement. That's where I work. This is my office. And some of our stuff that they said wasn't coming till June. Some of that will still come in June. That's fine. But some of it they sent, and my brother's going to be working down here. And when he's not down here, he says I can go live. So that would be cool. And he's going to get my GoPro webcam thingy. What's that thing called? It's staring at me. He's going to get that going, along with a camera that will be able to do closer up shots so everyone can see better, because I get that complaint. But I have to clear out this whole side here behind you to be able to put that equipment up. So, yes, bless her heart. And guess what they ask Grandma to do when they go on vacation? I don't mind babysitting kids, but creatures and bugs? That's stretching, Grandma. Oh. But, so anyway, those are some updates that are coming with our business. So, it'll be great. Well, thank you all for coming, and Wayne, I can hear you laughing. Oh, Grandma's just dying over this. But we'll see everyone tomorrow without the bugs. And like I said, we're going to just create from whatever's in this room so I can eliminate some stuff and get some space that we can put up our cameras. I don't know how he's going to do this. We have that, what they call the drop ceiling. We were talking about taking it all out and putting sheetrock ceiling up. Might make it warmer in here. Maybe. I don't know. It's not my area. I just have to clear it out. So, all right, guys. Have a great night. See you later. Thanks so much, Wayne, and everybody else for sprinkling me out. And I hope you all have a great night and a blessed day tomorrow. God bless.